Hey everyone, it is Liz, and I am back to do another elemental reading. And this will be for the Fire Sign Collective for the month of December 2021. So this will be for Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. You can look at your sun sign, your rising or ascendant, your moon, and Venus. And I've said this before, so I know I'm being redundant here, but sometimes your sun sign may not jive with you. So check out your rising sign or check out your moon. If you don't know what time you were born, you can still look up your astrology and find your moon. And you can find a lot of good things in there. So I am going to do, again, this is for the collective, the Fire Sign Collective for the month of December. I am using a new deck that is not new on the market. It's new for me. Okay. And this is called Tarot of the Tattoo Age. It's absolutely a gorgeous deck, especially if you're into tattoos, right? I myself have none. I don't have any tattoos. I'm too chicken. However, this is the back of the box, and it's 79 different tattoo artists that created each and every single deck. They're gorgeous. Wait till you see. And so if you just Google Tarot of the Tattoo Age, it'll bring you to their website. So boom, you're all set. And it's really affordable and it's beautiful. And I love it. I've added it to my collection. I'm very happy with it. So why don't we get started as I rant? I'm looking at the recent past. We start with this reading as I normally do. Looking at how was November ended? How did it end? What did you deal with in November? What's the energy that you've experienced in November that you're bringing into the month of December? Okay. So the first card I pulled is the Ten of Swords. Check out that artwork. Isn't that just beautiful? Ten of Swords is all about something that's ended, something that is over, and it can be a very painful ending for some. I think for others, it's about not letting your emotions control your actions, especially when with the Tower card is the one that is actually clarifying it. It's beautiful. That beautiful. Just love it. But the Tower card is a major arcana card, and so that energy of the Tower, if you look at that energy there, I mean, it's about sudden unexpected events occurring that all of a sudden change your world. It upends you. So for some of you fire signs out there, you may have experienced a period of, oh my God, we've got to, it's over, it's done. The reality of something that I think in my mind psychically, for some of you, maybe not all of you will relate to this, but a necessary ending and a necessary all of a sudden having to just like, boom, make a change. These things happen in life. For some of you fire signs, I know a few in my life that I love very much that recently went through this, so I totally understand this energy. So moving into your present state of mind, moving into December, this is probably like the first week or two, moving into the vibration of December. We have this gorgeous card here, the Empress. Oh, God, I love that. Look at her. Now, if I were to get a tattoo, I don't know. I think this is in this deck one of my favorites. But the current energy of the Empress is that of nurturing and loving. It's a very motherly vibration. It's fertility. It's for some of you, it could be the idea of either being a parent or becoming a grandparent, or nurturing something, for others, it's this energy of the Empress right now is this self-love vibration and this self-respect and this wanting to reach out and be helpful and nurturing to others. There's an energy of this vibration for me with the Empress exudes an idea. It's a very creative energy, but it's very comforting. Okay, it's a very comforting energy. So clarifying it, interestingly enough, while I take a sip here, hold on. Drum roll, Five of Pentacles, which is a very interesting piece of artwork there. And it's pretty typical of your when you see Five of Pentacles in other decks, right? It has that same type of feeling left out in the cold, worrying about money, but not looking at here, the right behind them. If you look, I mean, what's behind them? A church with the Five Pentacles there. Willing and the light is on, come on in, we can help. So the mindset that I'm getting here for you fire signs out there is that it's time to kind of do some self-preservation, right? It's this need to take care of yourself and continue to nurture yourself and continue to be that wonderful, nurturing fire vibration person that you are, that exciting, amazing. Oh, I think that some of you have been through a lot recently, and I think that Five of Pentacles clarifying this Empress is that you feel like you've done everything for everybody else and you're not getting back. So you're feeling abandoned. That's the vibration that I'm sensing. And so remember, minor arcana cards in the tarot, we have that power. If we see it, we know it's coming, we can change it. Okay? You have the power to change it and work with that energy. So instead of neglecting what you need, neglecting your needs, you have an opportunity in December to not neglect your needs, to take advantage of the help that's being offered. Don't let your pride get in the way. Okay, that's really important. I know what this is like. I've got fire, Sagittarius rising. I can be so stubborn. It's hard for me to ask for help. But when you do it, and you're asking the right people or you're going to the right source, it's a relief. Okay. Now, for some of you, I also sense this need to take better care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, even, and for some of you fire signs, I do feel like, you have so much to be grateful for. And this feeling of worry over finances is completely normal, especially since you experienced, for some of you, this Ten of Swords tower vibration, which was boom, whoa, we need to come up with a buttload of money. We need to get everything together now, and we need to go. That's kind of the vibe. Now, moving into your immediate future, I even took notes on this because, I don't know, I found this interesting, this combo. This is the Seven of Swords coming into the immediate vibration of you guys, of the Fire Sign Collective. This is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords can be, they call it in tarot, back in the day, they call it, I still think they still do, the Thief card. Because it looks like he's trying to get away with stealing, he's taking away some swords. He's got, in this, he's got two. Normally it's that he's got five and he's left two behind. And the whole dynamic behind the Seven of Swords isn't just about the uncertainty of, the not knowing what to do. It's more about, the key words actually in this deck are endurance, I believe. And I think I actually, what did I write here? I took some notes down. I thought they were interesting. Yeah, instinct and endurance are the two words when it comes up, when the Seven of Swords shows up in a reading. It's interesting. Think about it. Even a thief needs to have endurance and instinct. Even someone who is pissing you off or deliberately trying to mess with you, right? But they're telling you with the Seven of Swords that you need to be willing to take a risk and you need to be really patient to, strike at the right moment. So I kind of feel like, with the vibration of, in this Seven of Swords, you've got Aquarius in this deck and you've got the moon. The moon is about what? Intuition, right? Aquarius is about being detached. I'm an Aquarius. I totally get that. Detachment, idealistic, so you've got the clarification card here of the World, which is exquisite. I love the World. This is a beautiful card. And what's the World? It's a major arcana card. It means that all is coming to a really positive place. Like all of a sudden the world is saying, here you go. Everything you've asked for, it's here. Everything you need right now is in front of you. And with that Seven of Swords, it's almost like for some of you fire signs, it's this, do I want to go there or do I want to do that? Or I think the ambivalence or whatever uncertainty you fire signs are dealing with, that's I believe a lot of you are avoiding what's right in front of you. So it could be that fear, because to me, the thief card, it's a scary vibration to be the thief card, because you're trying to get away with something. And I don't think you guys should be living your life like that with all these wonderful opportunities. So you don't need to settle for less. I think some of you need to accept how things are today, be okay with it. And remember, the world is telling you things will indeed get a lot better. Okay. I am confident in that energy. I am very confident in that energy. So moving into the activation vibration for the month of December, this would be, when I learned this spread about maybe 29 years ago, 30 years ago, this was the vibration of outside influences. And I kind of, the more you learn, the more you study, right? So as I did more readings, I discovered that it wasn't just the outside influences, but it was how our energy is affecting, obviously, the outside influences. So we've got this gorgeous Ace of Pentacles. Love that card. Is so pretty, huh? Ace of Pentacles is a great vibration of the offering of money, the offering of a job, the offering of, it's investing something. It's investing your time and maybe your money in something new. I feel like for many of you, it's investing your time in a new career and a new home, or it's like vamping your career, revamping. And for some, it's investing in the home you're living in. For others, it could be that you're moving to a new home and you're investing your time into your home where you may work. Some of you may work from home. You've got the Hermit card here, clarifying it. So in my mind, let's see here. As far as, actually, you know what? This is best course of action, not outside influences. So best course of action. Sorry, guys. I'm reading ahead. Really positive cards here. So the best course of action, literally, with the Ace of Pentacles is the opportunities there are things being offered. Take them. Take them. For some of you, I think for some of you fire signs, you work better alone. And the Hermit card is about it's not necessarily being a loner. It just means that you get more work done when you're working by yourself. It means that you are like the Hermit as he holds his light up to shed light on the big situation here, right? This is it, so to me, when I look at the Hermit, I'm looking at enlightenment, so I feel like as far as the best course of action for you, fire signs in, December, is to remember that prior to this energy was the Seven of Swords in the World, which is about not settling for less and trusting your intuition and emotionally detaching and taking advantage of opportunities that are coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is saying, take advantage of the offer. Okay. The Hermit is saying that you already know what's coming and you already know what to do. And it's a major arcana card. So it is saying that you are prepared. I believe that a lot of you are prepared for some of you, some big changes. Some of it is related to the work you do, your career path. Some of you are taking advantage of more opportunities being given to you with work. Some of you are taking advantage of opportunities financially for not just your career, but an opportunity that when I look at the past and I'm looking at where you are now, something you've wanted, something that really changed your world. And like I said, remember, the Ten of Swords and the Tower was the beginning here. It's the end of November. This was the culmination of the end of November, which was necessary change and a forced, like all of a sudden, need to get up and go. So now you're in this vibration of accepting and embracing and knowing that with the Hermit card giving you it's almost like saying to you, you're in the right place at the right time. Now the outside influences, and outside influences, again, as I reiterate, outside influences are how people around us and situations around us are affecting us and vice versa. So we have this gorgeous Ace of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? By the way, if you do get this deck, it comes with a little piece of a little small paper manual, and it will show each tattoo artist for each card. Okay. So going to the Ace of Cups, outside influence. Well, it's on offer of love. I believe that for some of you, once again, take a look. I kind of get the vibe with the Ace of Cups that it is an offer of love, that some of you may be in a position, some of you fire signs, if you're already in an established relationship, then it's an offer of love, like a friendship, because you have the Temperance card here, clarifying it, and that's adjusting or readjusting yourselves. Perhaps you and your partner are trying to adjust to a new situation in your life, whether it be you moved or, you guys are no longer, the children are no longer living at home, whatever the case may be. For those that are in relationships, for those that are not in relationships, this vibration is surprisingly lovely because it brings in this Ace of Cups energy of, we are open to receive love. So we know we're open to receive it, but we're not desperately seeking. We're not desperate. Okay. It's more about, I'm open to receive and I'm continuing to live my life. And the Temperance card, which is clarifying the Ace of Cups, is all about, again, adjustment. And it's about balancing, bringing some semblance of balance back in your life. And it's also, when I look at her especially, I mean, if you look at her, she has been scarred. She wears her scars. We all have scars, whether we can see them or not. And those scars all have meaning. And I think what she's trying to say in this reading here for outside influences is don't let the scars of your past, whether it was a broken heart or whether it was, someone screwed you over financially, or, you had a terrible experience with your job, whatever the case may be. When it comes to love, especially for some of you fire signs, either, we all have scars. And I think that it's best that you learn to keep yourself open, because love it's being offered to you on some level. And I think that you're just going to have to, with the Temperance card, it's almost as though the universe wants you to just not be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, and open your heart up. Okay. And as I move into the other vibration, the next vibration, which is hopes and fears, what we will be feeling and dealing with during the month of December, we have this gorgeous Nine of Pentacles, which is, for some of you, it's fertility. I have to say, not every deck shows fertility, but it is prosperity. It is a very powerful card of independence. Okay. Financial independence. And so a lot of you are just, craving that financial independence and being able to prosper, not just financially, but in your life, enjoy every single moment. That's just a gorgeous card. So I think that's what you're hoping for during the month of December. What you're fearing is the day-to-day, the Two of Pentacles, the juggling. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing 10,000 things and I'm getting nothing done. Or if you're a typical fire sign, you're getting it all done. It depends on where you're at, but that's the big fear. I think some of you just don't want to get in a rut. That's the worst place for fire signs to be, is in a rut. It's not the best place to be for ambitious fire signs. Believe me, I know. Now, the outcome vibration is absolutely exquisite. As the outcome, the ending of December, we come into this gorgeous Star card. Look at her. I love the Star card. In any deck, most decks, I love the Star card. Haven't seen a bad Star card yet, but I'm sure I will one day. The Star is a major arcana card. It's about having faith in ourselves and having hope, right? So this is the vibration of faith and hope. It's a really great vibration of just like taking in like the universal energy of love and peace and hope. And I know she's crying, but I feel like these are tears of joy, tears of happiness, tears of empowerment, and then we've got this gorgeous King of Swords. This is an air sign vibration. He is considered to be mindful, very, very, very much in his head. He's an air sign energy, so he's a thinking man, King of Swords. So I would say the outcome with the Star card clarified by, the King of Swords, as I sip my water. I would say this is a vibration that looks really great. By the end of December, there's a feeling of gratefulness and hope. And it's a really, like, you're getting into, like, I would say by the end of December, you're in this really nice vibe. This feeling of uh, gratefulness, and you're going with a flow, and you've adjusted to the flow, you've adjusted to some changes, or you're adjusting to it. And with that King of Swords, you're allowing either someone, like the King of Swords could be a gentleman in your life, or a friend in your life. Air sign vibration could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could be your rising sign or your moon. It could be that there is this just really exciting time to make sure that you don't let your emotions get the best of you. Make sure that, like the King of Swords, everything is taken care of. That's what his job is. He's like the guy that makes sure that he keeps a list and makes sure that everyone's doing what they need to do. Okay. So I would say I pulled one last card on the bottom, and it's the Chariot. I just love this deck. I mean, I could keep going, but I just thought that this was, again, Chariot is about what? Movement, self-control, being in control, moving forward in your lives. So I do feel like a lot of you fire signs are on a mission to make some epic changes in your life and to not let anything or anybody get in your way. And for some of you, there could be a physical move coming up sometime in December, or maybe the idea of it, okay? So I'm going to stop this reading here. I do hope this was helpful and fascinating and interesting. Please leave feedback. Please let me know what you think about this. And I will also be posting my appointment link, because I've got openings available. Today is the last day of the November special, which is 45% off. I'm sorry, whoa. 20% off a 45-minute reading, and that's the last day today. So I'll post all of that. If you want to email me with political questions, by the way, I need some advice. Give me some things to look into, okay? I will post my email, and I will see you guys soon. And have a great, wonderful month in December. Bye.